What's up, people? Today, I want to tell you a little story about me and my ex. All right? It's a good one. Trust. You're going to want to hear this. So, about, I'll say 4 years ago, uh, this girl and I, we've known each other for a while, and, we decided to get together and see what's going on now. So I'm a gangster. You know what I mean? I was in them streets. I was doing a lot of shit. I was getting locked up. Just pop. All kind of crazy stuff was going on with me, dude. So one day, she and I get up to go to buy a pizza. Now I had custody of my kids and shit. Because I'm a good dad. I had 3 kids and I raised them all by myself until I don't have any kids anymore. They're all adults. But anywho, so at the time one of them was still a minor, and my other two were just turned. One was like 19 and one was 20. And she had 2 minor children herself. We left them at the house. We were going to go get a pizza, and I don't even drink, but I had a beer that day, and it was about 2 p.m. And I cracked the beer when we were driving, and I'm looking at her. She's like going fast. She's dipping. Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, hey, why are you going so fast? And she's like, those cars behind me, I think those are cops, and I think they're following me. And I was like, oh shit. Like, I'd only been with her like 2 weeks at this time. And so I'm like, oh no, like, what did the hell did I do that's catching up to me? And sorry. And that I'm gonna have to explain to her, and she's going to go through this shit because she didn't have to do none of that. She was a Caucasian, beautiful, and she wasn't about that life. Really, she wasn't about that life. And so, anywho, I'm like, you're just paranoid. Like nobody's coming behind us. And I looked behind me, dude, and I barely cracked the beer. I didn't even take a sip out of it. And I saw a freaking SUV with some fucking red and blues coming. I was like, oh, dude, I said, they're about to go around us. They have to be because there's like 4 or 5 of them. Like what the hell? Like, I don't even, like, what did I fucking do? And no, they weren't going around us. They jumped right behind us, and there was one in front of us already undercover that we didn't know. He slammed his brakes on, and we couldn't go any further. And they surrounded us, jumped out, pulled the guns out on us. Now,